Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video to the channel. So in this episode, I'm going to be going through one of the possible best bank standing money makers in the game. And it's something we've looked at a couple times over the channel, but at the minute it is producing even more profit than normal. So in this video, we're going to be looking at screening soil using the screening soil spell on the Lunar Spellbook. Now to do this, you're going to need a couple of things, and the more requirements you get, the much easier it's going to be as well. Now one of the items which I think is kind of essential to do this is going to be the Archaeology soil box. Now what this can do, depending on what rank of soil box you have, it can store all of the different archaeology soils, and if you have it at the max unlock, it's going to be 500 of each soil, which is significant because it's going to make it a lot more AFK for you to do. The Master's Archaeology outfit as well is very beneficial for this. I would kind of say like 99 Archaeology and the Guildmaster rank is going to be a minimum. It's just going to be a lot easier, especially with that soil box and all the other unlocks you're going to get. 120 is recommended, but you definitely do not need to have 120. It just means you're going to get more chances of more materials and also better artifacts as well. So along with the Archaeology soil box, the Master Archaeology outfit, you're going to need the Lunar Diplomacy quest done, and also that Guildmaster rank for the Archaeology Guild to have the best chance to do it as well. Now to cast the Archaeology Sith soil spell, you're going to need level 91 magic. You can use extreme magic potions though to boost this, so you don't need that level specifically. But if you can boost it, definitely use that as well, because the extreme magic potions are quite cheap. And this is going to give you a decent amount of magic XP per hour, 465k magic XP, along with 100k archaeology XP as well. If you're someone who's not very big into combat, this can be a fantastic way to go and train your mage, especially for that 91 to 99 grind. Or if you're looking to pot up, you can also get to 91 by doing this method as well. Now, what I would say before we jump into it fully, if you are enjoying the videos, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. Please like the video. We're going to go for quite an ambitious goal this year of 12,500 subscribers, which would be absolutely incredible. And without you guys, I wouldn't be doing these videos as well. So if you are brand new, hit that subscription button. I'll make sure it's worth your time to do that as well. So with the soil sets, there are now 6 different types of soil, and all of these will have different GP per hour. Now, what I would say, if you had the time to go and sort of look at the prices of materials, it will pay you dividends because different archaeology spots will give you different profits. At the minute, the highest performing one is Volcanic Ash. This is going to be 13.7 mil profit. That is going to be from the Orthen dig site. We have the Earthen Clay from Bandos is going to be 12.3. The aerated sediment from Armadillo is going to be 10.5. We have the saltwater mud from Sorodomin, the Everlight dig site 12.2. Fiery Brimstone from Zamorak is going to be 10.6. And then finally, Ancient Gravel, which weirdly enough has been like up there with one of the best performers for a little while now, 13.4 mil per hour for that. And it's very weird really, because with the Ancient Gravel one, that is the dig site which non-members have access to. They could go and hit the lower sort of tiers of materials, but because of things like historic crates and all the sort of ancient invention crates, they have value on those lower level materials, which is kind of balanced it out, which Jagex has done quite a good job. Whether it was intentional or not, I'm not sure, but you need to pick which one you're going to do. Now, for the purpose of this video, we're going to be doing volcanic soil, simply because it's going to make us the most GP. But again, we've seen in Market Watch numerous times how much the archaeology materials can bounce. So always go and see what you can get in terms of like what's best for profit and stuff as well. And the really good thing about this method and sifting soil in general is that archaeology items spike. The materials for some reason always have a surge and always have a fall as well. And like sometimes off the back in Market Watch, I've used this method for 7-day bond to make significant profit if a certain dig site's material is in demand. Because normally when one dig site material goes up, the rest of them will follow suit. So in a minute, it's been noticed that Orthen and also the ancient sets have been going up in price, but Bandos started last week in Market Watch as well. So it's something to keep an eye out, and that's what Market Watch is hopefully there to do as well, is to pick out little things like this. We were trying to do it with a 120 thieving where the different archaeology professors would have different values in the spot. So it's always worth keeping an eye out as well. So for this one, we're going to be looking at Volcanic Ash. Now, the good thing with this is it's very cheap actually to go and buy the soils. You can buy a decent amount. You are limited to 5k per 4 hours. So sometimes it can be worth as well filling your box with multiple soils because you're going to be making pretty decent profits. Now, the only thing I would say is that nowadays, because people use things like auto screeners and stuff, soils can be a little bit hard to buy. Now, as you can see here, the Volcanic Ash is quite hard to buy, so we'll instant buy it and see where it currently is. And this is also a really good thing as well, because you could capitalize and sell any ash you've got a stock of on the Grand Exchange if it spikes like the price of this volcanic soil. So we can see what the margin is here. That has a margin at the minute of about sort of 8,000 coins, which to be fair, I'm going to sort of go away. I'm going to put the Volcanic Ash into the Grand Exchange and see what we can get from it. And what we'll be focusing on will just be another one. We'll have a look at the Ancient one. Again, the Ancient one is a nice solid one because I think that because so many non-members can do that sort of dig site, you can just make some more money from it as well. So we'll see if that actually does sell during this video. So ancient gravel is going to be at a price of, once we check, yeah, significantly cheaper for the ancient gravel. So maybe that's worthwhile us having a little bit of a look into. So 700 coins is what we can do for that. And we'll just buy a couple hundred just for the purpose of this video. Now, what I would say with this method, you have a couple of options in terms of how AFK you want this to be. So there's 3 different ways you can go and bank your sort of materials. So what we're going to go do really quickly is just go and head over to the Archaeology Guild, because I can show all of the different methods you can do at the Archaeology Guild. So the first one you can obviously do is use porters. Now, the thing with porters is they can be a little bit pricey to do. It's going to eat into your profit to do this, but it does mean that you can go and be fully AFK while doing the Sift Soil spell, because you're going to be doing 100 soils at a time. Now, the one big thing with this is you're going to burn through quite a lot of charges. You can actually do 5,000 soils per hour, which means that if you're going to be using 5,000 charges a porter, it's going to be a big drain on your resources. This is something where the Premier Artifact was very, very good for, because you could just sort of like half that and do an hour of sifting soil. Now, just to get started, we're going to go and select the Ancient Gravel, and we can do 100 casts of this spell before we have to go and sort of recast. It's going to give us roughly about a minute worth of AFK, so not fully AFK, but it's definitely something you don't have to pay attention for in the bank. Now, because I've got my Grace VLs with my Sign of Porters on, this is going to automatically transfer all of the materials into the material storage container, which doesn't go into the bank, so you go straight into your storage container. So if you're looking to see how much you're going to make per hour or per 1,000, make sure to clean your container out. It's always worth having a look at your material storage container as well, because sometimes you can have some materials which are very much in demand, up in price, and you can make a little bit more out of them compared to normal. So as you can see, really easy, very good magic XP this spell. What I would say as well, if you're someone who really doesn't like combat, or you want to make some profit while training mage, this is a great way, and probably one of the most profitable ways to make money training mage. And the fact is, you only need Lunar Diplomacy, which really isn't that heavy of a quest. While you're doing it though, I would sort of recommend just do Dream Mentor, just so you can get both of them done, because the spells are useful and Lunar spells are very, very good. So there we go. So that is 100 done, and we also found a Gladiator's Sword as well. Now, your other option for banking is going to be, if I just turn this off really quick, is simply just to throw them into the storage container. So somewhere like the Archaeology Guild is quite nice, because you're very close to the material storage container. Now, what you could do as well, just to speed this method up a little bit, is just to have the Sifting Soil spell on your action bar. So at least when you go to bank all into your container, you can then just simply click 1 again just to go and cast the spell. So that will speed that up. And as you can see there, we've pretty much banked it and then hit the spell straight away. And then we've been able to go and cast Sift Soil as well. So that's a good one for speed. Another really good way to do it, and the other way to sort of look at doing it as well, is simply just using the bank. Same kind of method, same kind of thing you're looking to do, but just go and throw it into the bank. What I would probably do is just go and have it to where you have a preset of where you've got your soil box and also your info, and then just simply right click and load the last preset from bank. And that could be a really good way to do it as well. But what you would need is the bank space to go and throw the materials in. But apart from that, that is pretty much going to be this method. It's a fantastic way to go and make profit, standing into bank, and also training your magic as well. I think sometimes when people think of Sift Soil, they'll just simply think about the profit, but you're making profit, getting considerable magic XP, and even the archaeology XP, to be fair, isn't bad. It's really good, but you do need those heavy unlocks beforehand, so you're not really looking at the archaeology sort of XP from it. You're going to benefit more from the magic XP as well. But that's going to wrap up this video. Again, this is not a method which is unknown, not a method I've not done before either, but I do think at the minute that some of the prices which are being quoted for these Sift Soil prices are crazy. I hope as well that during this video I've shown you as well that if you've got quite a lot of soil sat in your bank, it might be up in price and you might be able to sell it in a low volume time for a lot more GP. I will let you guys know if that volcanic ash sells. I don't think it will, just again because of like demand in items and all that sort of stuff. But if it does, sometimes it could be worth actually going to an archaeology spot and just taking some magic notepaper and noting soil, because you really will and can make a lot more profit by doing that as well. So not only will you benefit from getting the actual materials, by noting the soil and selling the soil, that is just going to be some more profit for you guys as well. And if it's something which comes through where that soil price sells, maybe we'll look at that as a money maker as well. However, I hope this has covered everything. If I missed anything and if you guys have got any other sort of tips for this method, drop in the comment section down below. Let's help each other out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed. We're going to go back to throwing a couple more money makers out on the channel. I know we've got 2 pretty big series in terms of 7-day bonds at Slayer Grind as well as the Hogger as well. But I want to make sure that we've got enough in terms of the money making content for you guys to enjoy as well, because I know that's what we kind of made the channel off as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.